Hello everyone, you are all welcome to lecture number 1000, and today's topic is the treatment of industrial waste or effluent of inorganic substances. So the inorganic impurities, they are mostly acidic in nature, and they are treated with chemical, that is known as chemical treatment. And most of the inorganic effluents, industrial effluents or waste, they are acidic, and these acidic effluents are prohibited to release in main water stream, and mostly these acidic effluents, they are produced from different type of industries like pharmaceutical industry, textile industry, leather industry, tanning industry, beverages, and including some electroplating and even the manufacture of some acids like sulfuric acid, nitric acid. So these acids are released in the sewage and industrial effluents. And the maximum tolerance concentration level globally, it is accepted, it should be in the range of 6 to 9 pH, means slightly acidic, or it should be alkaline, because range 6 means slightly we can say acidic, because 7 is neutral and 8, 9, that is alkaline, and this range is accepted. And most of these acidic impurities, they are neutralized by lime or limestone bed. These alkalis, they are responsible for neutralizing. And the other toxic and acidic impurities are metallic and heavy metals. They are also neutralized, and they are treated and with suitable reagents so that they will be precipitated out. So all these toxic metals, they are precipitated out with suitable reagents. And also where there are electroplating industries, lot of chromium, nickel, iron are released. So there we are subjecting to oxidation and reduction, and the oxidation is done by ozonolysis. So during that process of oxidation, they are oxidized or they are reduced and they are cleared. So all these factors I am going to give one by one to how to remove or how to treat the inorganic impurities as a industrial waste. So here number one, that is the inorganic wastes are mainly subjected to chemical treatment, and most of the industrial wastes are acidic, and acidic waste cannot be allowed to flow in untreated into water stream. In most of the cases, laws relating to stream standards are required. The pH of receiving stream to be maintained between 6 and 9. The chemical plants producing primary raw materials such as dyes, explosives, pharmaceuticals, and silicone resins discharge dilute waste of hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, and even nitric acid. And number two, due to varied uses of these acids, the origin of any one of these acid waste may bear little or no resemblance to the origin of another. These acidic wastes are neutralized by lime, that is CaO, which is the most common neutralizing agent since it is effective and cheap. The acidic waste thus neutralized by means of upflow of limestone bed capable of receiving 0.1 mg of waste, alkaline wastes. Alkaline wastes should also be neutralized, thus wastewaters from tanneries, textile plants and chemical industries are normally treated with sulfuric acid, and it should be neutralized to a pH of 6 to 9 range, such that it can directly be discharged into the receiving water stream. In order to separate to suspended matter oily substances, some fatty acid or fat, we are using flocculation method to separate them, and in this way we have to add flocculating or precipitating agents to separate them out. So number 4 is how to treat this industrial waste or effluent, that is heavy metals and metals. So number 4, heavy metal. They may be precipitated out by using suitable precipitating agents or by increasing the pH. Certain waste waters like cyanide waste are subjected to chlorination under alkaline conditions. The process is called chemical oxidation, which can also be carried out with ozone. Ozone is a very good oxidizing agent. Ozone as the effective oxidizing agent. Some wastes are also subjected to chemical reduction. So some are subjected to chemical oxidation in presence of ozone, and some are also subjected to reduction. For example, chromium has been removed from electroplating waste as well as from anodizing waste by subjecting them to chemical reduction process with sulfur dioxide. So in that electroplating industries, they are reduced, and the reducing agent is used, that is sulfur dioxide. The latter is common reductant, but ferrous sulfate has also been used in the case of some waste. So actually, generally, the 2 types of reducing agents are used to reduce. First is, that is sulfur dioxide, and second one, that is ferrous sulfate also. And here I have given the list of 2 grouping, that is inorganic waste as well as organic waste substances. So in the form of compounds, and their MTC means maximum tolerance concentration. These concentrations are given by World Health Organization, WHO, and that is called MTC, mg per mq. So if it is above this concentration, then it is not allowed. So number 1, that is compounds are, that is acids, and these acids are sulfuric acid, nitric acid and hydrochloric acid, and MTC range is 30. Then arsenic and its compound, MTC range is 0.05. Then chlorine free, it is none is given, and then fluorine and its compound, the MTC is range is 1.5, and mercury 2 compounds, that is 0.005, and sulfides are 0.1. So here among all these, the most toxic and dangerous is your mercury 2 compounds, because that one is 0.005. Otherwise it is very much toxic. The organic substances. So the organic substances as a waste material or effluent, Industrial effluent, they are compound and MTC, mg per mq. Benzene is 0.5, chlorobenzene is 0.1, formaldehyde is 0.5, mercaptans are 0.01, then petroleum and its products, that is petrochemicals, are 0.05, and phenol is also very toxic, and phenol is allowed up to 0.002. Then styrene is 0.1, then tars are 20 to 50, toluene 0.5, and xylenes are 0.05. So it is lecture number 1000, and there are 1000 lectures on YouTube platform. Lot of topics are covered, starting from definitions, what is chemistry, what is science, chemical bonding, and all the aromaticity, aliphatic, aromatic compound, their derivatives, and also this industrial chemistry, different type of industrial products, then industrial waste, industrial effluent, that's what I am discussing. So lot of topics are there, and the students who are offering industrial chemistry, petroleum chemistry, organic chemistry, phytochemistry, pharmaceutical chemistry, even the glycosides, their isolation, spectral studies, NMR, IR, UV, lot of examples of compounds are given. So you go to education point, this is the channel, and lecture by Professor Isaac Khan, and then you type the topic. If it is there, it will be available. And always invest in yourself. If I say invest in yourself, means don't waste your money and time for some other activities while you are a student. You invest in your thinking, in your scientific knowledge, in your personality, rather than wasting your thinking, your knowledge, as well as your time, because this, while you are a student, either at undergraduate or postgraduate level, the university is providing you a platform. It is just like a platform to interact with different type of students and to build your personality as well as career. But provided you are keeping positive attitude, unless you change your attitude towards positive direction, even the university system, you cannot improve. And while I am discussing all these topics on YouTube, because this is the platform provided so that I can reach to thousands of these students at a time, rather than lecturing in lecture theater where maybe 200, 300 students are there. With this one, even 1,000, 1 million students at a time can benefit. So my request to all of you, that invest in yourself, watch the lecture and improve your knowledge, because your knowledge is power, and your scientific skill nobody can challenge, and you will be determined by your skill, by your knowledge. So my good wishes. Once again, thank you very much for watching the lecture.